Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a game screen and how to make the buttons work in Scratch. So first, you have to make your game screen and separate buttons for separate uses. Here I have the game screen, then the start button, the practice mode button, and the settings. So first, we will go to our start button, which is the main button. Then we go to events, then take when green flag is clicked. Then put motion, then go to X 4 and Y -12. This depends where you want to position your buttons. For me, I want to position my buttons in this place. Then we will do the same like for the other button. Go to the next button when green flag clicked, then motion, go to XY. Same with the settings button. Okay, now we have secured the place for our buttons. We will go to the actual code now. So go back to the start button, then go to events, then put when this sprite is clicked. This will censor if your cursor or your mouse will click the button. If you want some sounds, you can click the sounds and see that Scratch have already provided you an example sound. I got the example sound for pop. So in my code, I will put sound, start sound, pop. Then we switch backdrop to the backdrop that we want to switch into. First, we have to check our backdrop and see if we start the start button or we press the start button, we have to go to this screen, the game screen example. So, go back to this backdrop, then go to the start button, then switch backdrop to backdrop game. Then you have to insert the hide too, so the button won't appear. Then you will put broadcast if you have some extra buttons like me. But if you don't have any extra buttons, you will not need this. Now we put new message instead, hide buttons. Okay, we have made our message. Now we go to sprite 2 and sprite 3. So in sprite 2, when I receive hide buttons, then we have to hide. The same as sprite 3. Okay, now we want to make the same code just for all of them. So we can drag this code, put in sprite 2, okay, then put it in sprite 3. Now we have this code in a sprite 2. We're going to change. Let's see if we have the sound. Okay, we have the same exact sound. But now we have to change the switch backdrop to practice mode because this is the practice mode button. Then we hide. But now we need a new message to ensure no glitching. So we're going to make hide buttons 2. Okay, we go to our sprite 1, put events. When I receive hide buttons 2, then we should hide. Okay, now we're going to our sprite tree. Our sprite tree have also the exact same code, but we have to change the switch backdrop into backdrop 4. Then we broadcast a new message, hide buttons 3. Okay, we're going to put this, we duplicate this, change the message, then duplicate this, then change the message. Okay, but now we have to ensure every time we start the game it will always show. So you should insert anywhere in the green flag clicked code, put show. Okay, we have done putting the show. Now let's start our gameplay process. Okay, now we go back to our green flag. Oopsie dozies. Now we have a problem. We have to change the backdrop every time we click the sprite. So first, just go to any sprite you want. I'll choose sprite 1, which is the start button. Then go to the when green flag clicked, put switch backdrop to backdrop 1 because this is the starting game backdrop. Okay, let's try again. Start. Okay, this is the game screen example. Okay, go to the practice mode. This is the practice mode example. Go back to the green flag. Choose settings. This is the settings screen example. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. If you would consider, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening to my tutorial today. Bye! See you in the next video.